Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns 1. And today we are doing some MMR S4, and we got the loser bracket round 3, which is Brotinderdose versus Aosuna. This is going to be a really big match. We got two very, very good runners up against each other for the fight to who stays in the tournament. So, in the commentary box with me today, I have got Captain MD13 and I've got Cemetery2121 for the commentators, and myself and our two lovely trackers, Axel Ryman and Shallow North Roosevelt. Commentators, come say hello.
Hello. Cookies?
Hello.
Someone said cookies?
Oh, always cookies.
Cookies! Sorry.
I'm good. I just had lunch. But yes, hello, folks. It is a good day for I was about to say DK64 randomizer just because I was looking. I was looking at chat, and B, there's DK64 music playing on Broad screen. Sorry, force of habit. But yeah, we're here for some. I know, we're here for some Majora's Mask randomizer, and really, folks, this has been, I think you two would agree with me, a season of upsets.
Oh, absolutely. Like, to see both of these runners, specifically these two, in the losers bracket, you know? Like, Brotinder getting that upset on his very first race, you know, it's just like, oh god, I can't wait to see how the end of this tournament shapes out. Like, it's gonna be nuts. Like,
Well, did we truly jinx them by having a French restream allowed?
Yeah. We do have a French restream today as well, courtesy of Bruthiel, if I said their name right. Yeah, this is a big one. So I guess my usual, let's kick it off. Any predictions?
I want Beavers.
Of course.
I want Fisherman's Game. I still want Fisherman's Game.
Same, so do I.
Love Required Crimea.
Required Crimea wouldn't go amiss either. Ooh, bro's
Required
really loud in my ear.
With aliens not needed.
Here we go.
Or
so we already know that it's...
Here we go. Required aliens with bombers on them. And that is a wallet, by the way.
Welcome to Season 4.
Season 4, everybody.
Required Crimea with aliens having bombers notebook.
That would be pretty good.
Is this even randomized? Question mark.
All right, so that was something unique in the tree. Yes. Oh no, it was juice.
It's a bump too.
That is something random, by the way.
Couldn't see the blue. I thought it was a bomb bag for a minute.
We're not going to be that nice to the runners, okay?
Please. This is a Shan seed. It's not going to be nice. What's Tingle got for us today? Has he got the stonks?
Yeah.
Wow.
So yes. I think we qualify that as stonks. Yes.
We can definitely set that up nice for Bank 1 and for be able to do routing day 2 easy.
That Gibdo. What is with Gibdo on Clocktown Tingle, guys?
Are you're joking, right? It's Season 4. Icona early is just the norm.
But the hash on this one wants us to go west.
West. The hash is Zora Zora Romani. Zegs and Sense. Oh wait, Sense is in there. That makes sense.
Nah, it just means that two of the way the heroes are on some kind of chain for Zora Mask. It's okay.
Yeah.
Gold dust required for on Smithy Day 2.
Hints time. We got our hints
in Stone Tower Temple.
Fisherman's Game is dead. Gorman is dead. Oh, that was Dead Swamp Title Deed on Fisherman's. Laundry Pool is Way of the Hero. Required LTK. Let's go. Either that or it's just Guru, which would be really depressing.
And it was Gorman, right? That's a sometimes hint? Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, it is, yeah.
It was regular land title deed on Fisherman?
Swamp Title Deed was on Fisherman's Game. We got Bank 3 is dead. Okay.
I can't remember. Is Bank 3 a sometimes or an always in this setting?
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, that's both our sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, we got simultaneous fight grottos here.
P-Hat's dead.
Nothing. The dongos, the good old jump slash, since we don't have any upgrades.
But we're getting the money.
Indeed. So right now, that first salvo of hints doesn't, I don't think, affect our runners as far as their openers concerned. I think they're still going to check. They're definitely going to check Swamp first.
Road to Southern Swamp is wave 0.
Junk in the dunk.
These hints aren't too terrible, actually. I'm quite enjoying these hints so far.
Yeah, the laundry pool wath, I think you just integrate with your regular opener. You check it as soon as night 1.
Look our temple foolish.
Foolish. Ooh, I like that.
And our runners like that.
That's a really interesting foolish, because it is a foolish tool. Foolish, too.
Foolish.
So
foolish except for song.
So that means that Boss Blue Warp is got a lead to Elegy in some way, pretty much.
Yeah, more likely it is Elegy, even. You're killing all our hints, Shan.
Hey, it's only been 2 always, right?
We have 2 always and 2 sometimes, and they're all
there's still 4 more. Gotta have faith. Seahorse is dead. God damn it. I want double required ranch defense. That's what I want. Double required. Not just single.
Don't worry, you got 3 chances.
Yep.
The question is, there will be hinted in ranch.
Oh, yeah, of course. On day 3.
So yeah, so far with this opener, it's still pretty slow, honestly. All we have is a bottle, and that by itself really only gives us 1 check.
Well, we got the wallet as well.
That's true.
Which gives the wallet gives 1 and 2.
Can we get LTK on Cremia for that nasty laundry pool wath? Wait, we can't have LTK on Cremia.
You can have LTK on aliens.
Yeah, okay, fine. LTK on aliens, not on Cremia, because it's not possible.
But you can have LTK on aliens and Letter to Mama on Cremia.
These so gross.
All right, so meanwhile, as Brot laughed off the Gorman Bros after dominating them in the race, so far, yeah, again, not a whole lot going on here. Besides, the bottle is nice, but it is out of logic until we find a projectile, so it's going to be one of those games again. We haven't figured out what gives us that the clock town tingle yet.
We'll figure out our logic shortly. Beavers is dead.
Beavers is dead? Okay. Alka. We are already cursed in the seed. It's a Shan seed. It's cursed in itself. But yes.
Now, I think...
Why isn't Brooke going for that Road to Southern Swamp Wath? That's the question. Like, he's right there. He may as well go for it. I'm assuming there might be even a bow there. Like, I think our projectiles in Road to Southern Swamp in that grotto. That's what I'm thinking.
It's quite likely, honestly. I would be very surprised if it was anything else.
Or it's on Guru because of the laundry pool wath. So, we'll see. Basically, Sphere 0 waths. Right?
Yeah, they're gonna route in laundry pool probably first, and this is him headed south now.
Yep, there we go.
I guess Bert just didn't want to miss any of the grass chests and anything else in that corner, just in case, because a common thing that can happen is that you end up bundling checks together with uncompleted and completed if your opener ends up being a little too profitable. So you end up skipping like the early game checks, and then you're thrown off for the whole rest of the seed.
Here we go.
We have a big.
So yes, laundry pool.
Bow.
There we go. So yes, laundry pool eats the 1 maximum CT watt slot. Yes, it does because it is classed as clock down.
Interesting. That I did not know.
Yep, we are only allowed 1 clock down wath in our hints, and our ancestors are dead.
Ancestors are dead. Damn it! I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for a dead LTK hint, and then we know it's Guru.
Well, Letter to Cafe wouldn't be an always hint, so I don't think that's possible.
It's a sometimes hint.
Unfortunate.
But, I mean, we will find out shortly anyway if it's Guru.
It can still be on an always hint, because it'll say Letter to Cafe. It can still say that. But...
Oh, yes.
The chances of that actually happening is quite slim, because there's so many heart pieces and rupees and shit, so...
We have one more always left, so. Bro, doing my least favorite mini game in the game.
Thank you for the raid, Utz. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Welcome in, races. We are just starting an MMR loser brackets, round 3. I can't count.
1, 2.
I'm a commentator. Commentators can't count.
And Axel Ryman's just tracking.
Yeah, he's just tracking his pizza. He's not actually tracking at all. Shalano's dual tracking. I'm kidding. He is tracking.
Fisherman's not worse than Swamp Archery. If you know the trick, Fisherman's is really easy to cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only downside is it's
Zora.
The only downside is it's behind a temple. Hello.
That might be our.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I love this seed. I love it.
Road to Swamp is way of the hero now, is it?
Required lemons? Did I finally get my required lemons?
But yeah, hookshot, and if it's not the bow, then the hookshot's definitely the wath. I'm very surprised.
Because if we find another uninhibited bow, then I'm going to remove it.
Watch this. Watch Swamp Tingle have another bow.
Watch Swamp Tingle have something else.
Swamp Tingle would give it. Oh, we're getting that one, finally.
There's Gibdo as well here, technically.
You do realize we can go to Lower Icona, right?
Yeah.
We can go east already. Not that we will.
We can do Shrine Grotto, which always seems to have something.
We can do You know, having said that, we're going to see an Ocean Title Deed and a Zora Mask soon now, right?
Yeah.
What was that? That must have been a red rupee. Yeah, that wasn't fire.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's a bow for Aosuna. Who knew that was there?
Oh. Let's just hope they go straight to Swamp Archery now. Get that hook.
That is a bow lock hook, by the way, people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, but it's fine. We found bow in an easy spot. I'm just sorry, bro oofed at soaring.
I thought Ao was gonna soar then. I was like, wow. Where you going?
Hard. Captain songs are hard.
No, not that. The sound effect is literally oof.
Oof. I love the oof sound effect. There's some great sound effects for MMR now. Oof. You got the fart
Case
reverb.
in point. Now, the one I'm waiting for is the Home Improvement Tim Allen grunt. I don't know. I think that's been implemented yet, but I would love that one.
I want the disappearing quack.
Disappearing quack. I'm not familiar with that one.
It's just a quack that just disappears. It's great. It's like fades out. It's great.
Room check-in is a bottle, so that is not. That is a logical bottle.
So we have a logical bottle now.
Well, we have logical bottles. That both put our first bottle into logic.
Okay, so bottle will definitely not be way of the hero, the seed.
Neither will that Pigma mask if we find it.
Yep. So Mask of Sense is dead. When isn't it though? We got Madame Aroma giving us some love. That's not going to help us find her son. The Vanishing Duck is a classic. It is a classic, exactly, and I'd love that.
Now we're where's Bro gonna go next?
Oh, maybe picking up that. Wait, no, you already got the gifted, didn't you? So.
Oh, I think this is the gold dust. I think.
He already got gold dust. I thought.
This might be extra gold dust for setting up for Bank 2 then.
Yeah, because you can route in at Bank 2 now easily.
Because yeah, that gold dust is really easy to replenish, isn't it?
There's 5 rupees. Yep.
Dude, you could even do Bank 3 really quickly.
I think he's pushing Bank 1 and 2 with this because he has no way of doing Smithy Day 2 at the moment anyway.
Number 1, number 2, there is already a Bank 3 dead hint anyway, so just Bank 2 and then you're finished.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that makes a lot of sense to rush this now, and it's definitely been historically a good play to rush your banks when you get the chance, because Bank 1 is a Sphere 0 check. It could just be like your explosives right off the bat.
Yeah. And I assume our racers are going to be looking for LTK. right? That is a big thing. Like, you can't ignore Laundry Pool Wath without thinking, where the hell is LTK? You know?
Yeah,
So
I mean, you are going to keep an eye on it or for it, but also you're hoping that it's on Guru Guru.
Yeah, you're just hoping to God it's Guru Guru and not LTK.
I think the way our runners are going to route this is if Letter to Cafe shows up before Night 1 is midway through, then they'll not say Bomb Granny and just check it this cycle and possibly blow the cycle early. But if it doesn't show up, then ooh, that was a gilded chest, wasn't it?
That was a big chest, yep.
But if it doesn't show up by Bomb Granny, then just take the L and get it done with, just so that way you don't forget about Bomb Granny. And you can also check all Night's Mass purchase just in case.
And toilet paper.
Laundry Pool Wath is indeed Wowee. Bro, missing the massive ass balloon right in front of him.
I know, right?
Because we don't usually use the bow. We always use the jar.
Pot.
And 64 hitboxes. Is that another bottle in the bomb shop?
No, that was bomb juice.
It was? I thought it was a bottle.
It looked like bomb juice to me. And that's couples mask, by the way, on Bank 1.
Okay. We could turn that in. Why not?
We've got $20 on Moon's tier. Do. This race has already started off really interesting.
Early range. So early range.
I know. Our races are really they're really diverging here. This is a seed that just shows divergence. Like we got
Aosuna is following behind Brot because Brot was setting up bombers. So
yeah.
Road Southern Swamp still Wath, by the way.
That's good.
That.
Thank you for reminding me, actually. People in the chat talking about the winner. Let's put up a prediction, shall we?
Yeah, for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
All right, well, it's about the end of day 1 for Brode, so we're going to go see him do that laundry pool double time for night 1, rather, and we're going to see if Guru Guru just so happens to be our way of the hero, or if it is something far more complex and we need that letter to cafe.
Letter to cafe will have the second wallet for all Night's Mass purchase.
Oh, jeez. All right, Couples Mask has yielded a heart piece.
There we go, guys. The prediction is now open. You can bet your channel points to see who's going to win. Is it going to be Brotinderdose or is it going to be Aosuna?
And it is Guru Guru for Letter to Cafe.
Oh my god!
Well, I guess Laundry Pool is way of the hero, you know?
Well,
I love that shit. That's so good.
Letter to Cafe is required whether you like it or not.
This is a shad seed.
Wow.
Now, honestly, as hilarious and bad that actually is, because it's hinted, I don't think that's going to really send our runners astray at all.
Oh, that was amazing.
Like,
honestly,
because again, it's required whether you check Guru Guru or not. So, and you wouldn't, oh yeah, that's totally a bottle.
That looked like
it's either a bottle or a silver rupee.
Sorry, I'm reeling. So, usually I ask this on the 1 hour mark, but I'm gonna ask it now because I feel like I'm gonna be asking it quite a lot throughout the race. How do you guys feel about this seed so far?
I mean, it's certainly comical. I definitely, I love a seed that is funny. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be jet. It doesn't have to be bad. I love it when it's funny like that. Because clearly the seed had a sense of humor today when it was jenning.
It's actually being very nice to the runners because you have your 4 checks in laundry pool. And that's, wow, $200 on Postman's minigame. But it already just gives you that wath. It's not like you're out there searching for that letter to cafe.
Right,
and I'm just saying, did Seedbot get, like, a treat or something? Or a head pat? Like...
I don't know. But another thing I do like about this with the opener is that it's actually really working out for Bro because that extra $200 basically just guaranteed him bank 2.
Yeah.
I mean, he had bank 2 in the thing with his double gold dust. He had 100 in his wallet, and then he put can do double gold dust for another 400.
Yeah, maybe I had a sit down and a chat with Seedbot this morning. I gave it an apple fritter, you know?
Oh, you didn't have to go to couples counseling like I did with it?
No, we just talk it out through nice desserts. I take it out to dinner, you know? I make it feel
more, but kind of wasted.
Yeah. I just try to make Seedbot feel good about themselves, you know? Ugh.
Alright, so that being said, so swordsman school was money. Town archery was words, dang it, a heart piece.
Video.
Alright, bomber's also a heart piece.
Okay, we're going to at least see North Clocktown Ferry. We can't see transformation side of it, but
You can get the spray ball all you want. Listen, I'm hyper and I'm full of pizza.
That's fine. My soda hasn't really kicked in yet, so but even still, so now I wonder what's going to be on Letter to Cafe. So I mean, it really could be anything, but
well, we are about to find out because Bro's not going to rush it.
But yeah, I think
that LTK placement is just amazing.
It is, and well, I think it's best case for the runners now because at the very least, this Wath is going to be satisfied without them being led astray. The only problem is it's going to be effectively a burnt Wath early.
So what do you guys think is on LTK? It's definitely one transform mask, right?
I would wager it's either going to be a transform mask or I'd be very shocked if it was explosives.
Magic.
Magic's a valid one.
I think it's multiple. I think there's more than one thing.
Or keg, because then they can't use it.
Yeah, that keg would be pretty funny. I mean, the story of this seed so far seems to be full clear your watts because you're going to anyway.
I think it's going to be Zora for Goron in Pirate Fortress.
Our first one that we have after he talks.
Aosuna failing swordsman school. Sorry.
Oof.
Cafe, you talk way too much.
He does. Come on.
And it is drumroll.
Okay.
I don't call this trash on purpose.
Captain, put away the spoiler log.
Here's the thing, right? There's a big gilded in Bomber's hideout as well.
That might not be our walk, by the way.
I doubt that's our Wath. No.
Yeah, because that would be bombs locked bombs if it is another explosive. Because Aosuna, both runners know about that, right? Or is it only they both went to observatory, right? Okay. I'm talking about
gossips.
No, I'm talking about who's checked observatory?
Oh, Aosuna has not.
Okay. Oh no, Aosuna, you're right. So we have access to north and east and south now. We just need Zora. Come on, LTK. Give us something good. Here we go. We know there's something else, so it can't just be bombs.
15. I mean, it's not Wath, but it's nice to add moves here.
All right.
Talk about item loaded, though.
Yeah, no kidding. That's all good.
No heart pieces.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what you call all good there.
Wow, I would just straight up check the Moonseer, but he's gonna check Ranch.
Bremen. I'd push that Bremen.
Yeah, because this is your last chance basically to do it. And even inverting for safety here, definitely a good move considering you burned a little bit of time picking up those last 2 Letter to Cafe items.
Let's just hope that Brotinderdose does not do what Section did. and cycle out your Moon's Tear. Don't do it! Don't do it! It's gonna cost you! I'm so excited now. I want required Bremen. This is what I need.
Right,
I've been waiting for a Shanxi that has required Bremen.
First hint on ranch is Fishman is still.
Fishman's.
All right, so as far as remaining hints, we're still looking for a Wath, 2 Foolishes, and an Always, if I'm looking at my notes correctly.
You are correct.
2 Foolishes still not checked yet is a little weird.
You do realize you're going to get a Romani Ranch is Foolish except for Song in Back of Dog Race after you've done Lemons.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Or, well, because the Grog hint isn't going to appear, but getting Grog hint after you do Lemons.
We've seen that multiple times, actually.
It's worse when the Grog hint is in Lemons and people do Lemons and then check the hint and you're like, wow, really?
There's Aosuna checking that, and we'll actually be able to tell us what it is once they go get it, because they need their bomb back first.
East Cocktown is foolish!
That is powerful right there.
That's so good. Wow. So that means that Gildan chest is dead.
Yes, it is.
Wow. Wow.
Curious.
What a hint. That's huge.
Not the first time we've seen that either.
And Iconic Castle is probably just for Song, but...
the pillar.
That's the only other thing it can be.
Now let's think about this. What's stopping us from getting up there right now? Magic, ice,
logically.
And as far magic and ice logically. For the pillar, we need fire and lens. Yeah, we need way too much.
Shield or light arrows.
Need Deku as well. So there's still a lot locking pillar in Iconic Castle.
I think we've seen Pillar Seed actually.
I think there was one in Qualls.
Yeah, there was definitely one in qualifiers. I remember that.
I don't remember one for the actual tournament, though. Make sure you guys get your predictions in, by the way. Who's going to win the race? Win the race. I can't do it. Win the race. Is it going to be Brot or is it going to be Aosuna? You got about 6 minutes? 5 minutes left to vote? Come on, required lemons. Give us the lemon arrows.
So with what we have now, now we have to start. Now we should start thinking about how next cycle is going to play out. Because my immediate inclination is to go north, because you have bombs and arrows. You can do a few things in there.
It is not required lemons. What I would do is I would shift it to day 2, almost second cycle. That way you can route in Southern Swamp and Hyokume. Then you can do north at your own leisure.
That's true. That's not a bad idea. The only thing I'm worried about that particular thing is you're going to miss Bomb Granny. And for all we know, that's just holding on to our captain's hat or something stupid like that.
Make it night 1 and then just go get your grotto in the west, at least out of the way. Grab tag Tingle over there. You can check Zora Cave Grotto. You can also hit your owl over there, Labfish. It gives you some things to kill until Bomb Granny.
We're still missing one always hint at this point.
Mm-hmm. And a foolish.
And Axel, I will talk to you. Don't worry. Just wait till the commentary in the future.
Make sure I'm not there.
Sam's like taking my name off that commentary so quick. I'm kidding, I wouldn't do it. So, what's the Moon's Tear got for us?
We got something helpful.
Bank 2 was checked and it was nothing important.
And Moon's Tear is Goron.
Goron on Moon's Tear. Damn.
Now you definitely do north.
Now you push north. Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so it's still a first cycle Goron mask, albeit it's a little bit of a wonky path to it. But honestly, that was a pretty all things considering, because you're gonna end this cycle with Goron, hookshot, Gibdo, bombs, bottles, and a bow.
Yep.
Possibly a song if you rush it before the end of the cycle.
I do agree that this is a big speed advantage for Amber because they've got the Goron mask.
Indeed. It is a hard piece, nothing, or a red rupee rather.
Yep.
there.
Road to Icona
It's
check.
Icona.
We're gonna check the pillar and check Punch Rock.
Ooh, it's a small gilded by the looks of it, I think. Or is that big gilded? I can never
It
tell.
looks like Bogey. No, apparently
Small gilded.
Ocean title deed. Ocean title deed. Aw.
Letter
Wait.
Mama, which is toilet paper
Yep.
for us today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely toilet paper.
But that's actually a good time to get toilet paper because you're on final night. Not complete dead. It could be toilet paper alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm actually very surprised Aosuna's not rushing the Moon's tier, because that is unfortunately cutting into his speed
has
advantage.
Not even gotten the Moon's tier yet.
Yeah,
Still on
yeah,
night one.
He hasn't even done the first part of Letter to Cafe.
So he's pushing early cycle 1. Okay.
Yeah, just, I mean, get it out the way, right? You know?
Yeah, very high quality toilet paper.
He's already set up.
Secret Shrine Foolish, by the way.
Oh man, I love Secret Shrine Foolish. Secret Shrine.
That suggests to me that light arrows are going to be late.
Yeah, potentially. It's very possible. We've got Stone Tower Foolish and we've got Secret Shrine Foolish. There's no real need for lights until you have to dungeon rush Stone Tower at this point.
That's a biggie on Captain Keto.
All right, so a big key there, nothing, or a big chest there, nothing of importance on the woods entrance hint.
Another big chest here, jeez. And there is your other bomb bag. So those are bomb-locked bombs.
I almost want to see whether that last chest in the bomber's hideout is a bomb bag.
Icona Pillar Lights. Ooh.
Yeah, that's. I just mentioned that. Icona Pillar Lights would be possible.
Icona Castle Pillar, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Could be.
That would be spicy. So it is basically confirmed we need required mirror shield. Unless the game forces us to go through the well forward, which is possible, because that might be our only way in the castle.
Never put anything past Shan Seeds.
Nope.
All right, can we get our last?
Come on, give us the good hint. Goron Race is dead. Let me go.
Every always is dead.
Dead.
Bummer. Yeah, not getting a whole lot of help out of our hints this time.
Goron was on Moon's tier.
The song in Castle could be nothing. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the song in Castle could be Elegy.
More than likely,
it's more likely to be Boss Warp, but we'll see.
Yeah, East Clocktown Foolish is one of our biggest thank yous.
Yeah. That laundry pool wath, though, wowee. I'm still like, whew.
Well, I'm more on laughing on the fact that it was the fact that Letter Cafe was on Guru.
Yeah. It's like, just to remind you guys that laundry pool is wath. We're gonna give you the item for laundry pool in laundry pool, okay?
Better than finding it in Stone Tower.
True.
Yeah, the only downside is Aosuna choosing not to rush it, rush the Letter to Cafe checks is, unfortunately, it's really biting into his time here, as we know at this point, because it's delaying his explosives and his Goron mask.
Yeah.
All right, Transformation Fairy coming up here, and this is...
Ooh!
Zora.
Whoa.
Wow.
Now we have the West Care package.
Yeah, we have time to push.
We have the Pirates Fortress care package.
The Pirates Fortress care package. We can full clear Pirates Fortress now.
Yeah, there is a lot we can do, and unfortunately, we're flying blind for the rest of the seed. But
Deku Mask on Kotaki. Just that.
Okay.
So we would know where all our transformation masks are now.
Oh wait, sorry. Yeah.
So we know where all the transformation masks. That's going to be... Aosuna can route in Zora still. Hopefully not forgetting that Moonstone.
Yeah.
Taking a lovely boat ride.
The downside is this, unfortunately, again, is delaying Aosuna's Goron mask.
This will actually be really nice routing for Brotinder, because he will do that second cycle easily.
Aosuna has not rushed LTK. Aosuna has triggered LTK, has set it up, like they've delivered the letter, but they haven't done it yet. No.
Okay, Royal Toilet Paper, what do you give us today?
So, for both of you, at this point...
It is... Ooh, sword upgrade.
Sword upgrade. So, for Brote's position now, I assume he's going to cycle straight after he does Skull Kid's song. Where would you go first? Would you go west or would you go north?
Go north. And there's fire arrows.
Totally go north. You pick up the gold dust, you go north, you get Smithy Day 2 ready to go.
You get your song.
You get the song, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You get the
song. The song
north,
is some of the most important information up there.
This is starting to look like a jet seed, but it's a funny jet seed.
You said the dirty word, though.
Well, the other thing is we're still looking for magic. That's a big question mark right now.
There's a lot of places magic could be. We have all of Pyre's Fortress available to us.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's another bottle for Aosuna.
It's a shan seed. I'm allowed to curse it as much as I like. That's my aim.
Actually, we're getting closer to casinos. And there's magic anyway. How about on Bean Daddy?
Okay, folks, have fun full clearing literally the whole game looking for ice and light arrows. And a song item.
Ice cannot be an inverted stone tower. We can, because that's foolish. Neither of them will be in Stone Tower Temple, because they're foolish.
Yep.
And ice cannot be in Stone Tower or in Pope Hut.
Yeah, good luck with light arrows, though.
Actually, light arrows could be our Wath in Iconic Castle.
They could be. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. We still have an unhinted Wath, so that Wath in Iconic Castle basically has to be for light arrows or the song item or a song item at this point. It can't be for ice, and it can't be for ice or whatever.
Could be Mirror Shield.
Could be Mirror.
Which would be ass, because then you have to go through the well to get to it.
Looks like Brote may not have seen the Bank 3 hint, and is still stockpiling here.
It doesn't hurt too much. It's easy routing, so...
It could be he's doing it intentionally for his future cycles. Imagine what if you have to get multiple kegs because of Keg Castle.
Or a big bomb bag.
Yep, aliens. Not specifically aliens, but like, song check, It's nice to have money in the bank,
Okay,
and our song
is Storms.
Of course.
So we need 2 song items today.
Oh, that doesn't help.
Assuming one of them is Mirror.
This is getting weird.
Lights on Pamela? Yeah, maybe.
Could be. If the Way of the Hero song on Iconic Castle is healing.
That would be funny, actually. And then Wath on Mikau.
I actually had a Wath on Mikau in a seed recently. Ice arrows.
Healing on Skull Kid? Yes, please. Ding, 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 ding. You're welcome. I made the sound effect for those who haven't muted.
I mean, I have it muted for a reason.
Oath to Order.
Again?
Oh, boo.
Boring.
I mean, at least we're not looking for Captain's Hat for Oath, at least, but...
Deku was on Katake.
So yeah, both runners doing plays that are paying off, and Aosuna's gonna get the Goron and Zora mask eventually, but at the same time, Broach just had...
because of speed.
Exactly, Broach just had that speed advantage for almost 10 minutes now.
Yeah. So even if Ao gets those 2 masks...
I'm going based off... Okay, it's Kume because Shan had said Katake, so...
I love
Shan.
Of course. I still think even if Aozuna gets the Zora and the Goron, they're still going to be quite a way behind Broach, because at this point, Broach's going to go north, assumably. There's that
But
bank.
was hoping for bombs, but did not get any. So he's just going to have to punch his way up.
So we'll see.
And re-kill the Dongos.
Yeah, I don't see.
He's just making it night 2 or night 1.
I see no reason for Bro to go south right now. I really don't. Not with what he's got.
You wrap in day 2 with that bottle and day 2 grotto. You don't want to isolate it still when you're looking for another transformation.
See, if I was him, I'd go north and eventually just go south when he needs to. Right now, Goron is Wath. So you'd want to push all those Goron checks, right? You've got so much access. You've got north and east, which is so much more. North and west, which is so much more than
yes, you do north and west, but you still can get day 2 in on
Yeah.
And it doesn't even matter if it's day 2. You could do day 3 for Katake or Akuma.
Yeah, it's just a matter of because we know that Aosuna has now found Deku Magic and Deku and Magic from that south place, so it's just really a matter of how Bro routes this in at the moment.
He might also get built by Magic being up here as a second Magic.
Yeah,
could be because the Magic's not like directly Wath path or anything, so it's possible. Since the Magic isn't directly hinted way of the hero.
So what do you guys think the song is on Goron's Lullaby? I think it's
Vanilla.
I think it's Vanilla.
Vanilla would make the most sense. Sonata we could do stuff with as well. We could technically do stuff with New Wave.
If Sonata is what it is, that actually would help Bro more than Lullaby.
Yeah, I mean, New Wave is also a really good option as well, based on. I mean, to be honest, it could be any one of the 3, and it would benefit them regardless. I mean, GBT is probably the most useless at the moment because we don't have ice, but you could full
There's our other wallet.
Oh god, we've already confirmed that All Night's Mask purchase is dead. That was like 20 rupees or something, so we don't have to worry about that.
No, we didn't.
That was the big bomb bag, though. That's what was on the Curiosity Shop that cycle.
We didn't save Granny, so we don't know.
Oh god, yeah, of course. I always mix it up.
I mean, it's fair play. We don't normally skip Granny first cycle. It's not normal that we get a Letter to Cafe opener, but
only when Shan's rolling.
Yeah. I'm brain dead. This is fine.
Alright, what's our song here?
Elegy. Okay.
Interesting. So my guess is healing is on Blue Boss Warp. Meaning Pamela would be, in theory, be dead.
So theory, it has to be healing.
Yes. Right? Or...
I think it does have to be healing, yeah.
Okay. Rip Pamela.
And Mikau.
No.
And Armani. And Kamaru.
I only really care about Miko. Right, what we got? Piece of Heart.
You cannot
because Stone Tower Temple is foolish.
It's foolish, but not foolish except for song. Yeah.
Well, if
it's foolish except song, then fine. Like, possible, but...
Well, because the thing with foolish except for the song is if it's foolish except for the song, then it could potentially be a first clearable dungeon. But if light arrows are behind Song of Healing, then the song in Stone Tower Temple is locked out by those light arrows. So I think I see what chat's getting at. So it's not necessarily a dead Pamela yet.
There's Cafe Mask, by the way, in Bomber.
The only reason why I'm pretty hell-bent on the fact that it's foolish, the song, is because, one, we have no other dungeon song. We've only had Elegy, and we have no other song checks available to us.
The only way it would not be, Song of Healing would not be foolish is the Song of Healing block lights.
Yeah.
Right. But we're going to see what this Ocean Title D turn-in is real quick. And I see Red Rupee on the ledge.
Bullshit,
At
son.
lights. Well, okay, now that kind of kills part of that.
Yep. Okay.
So,
So blue boss
healing-
warp is definitely a foolish healing.
Yeah. There we go.
And that's our Pillar is leading towards a song. Is one of our song items, or our song.
It's possible. I'm struggling to process this.
Healing is not 100% foolish yet, because it could still be, until we find those ice, because ice could be blocked behind a healing. Because you are required to have ice to get up to Stone Tower Temple.
We're getting a west push now, assumably from Brot.
This makes a lot of sense because there isn't anything Deku particularly locks down here. So is that a keg?
That was
Picto.
Oh, that's an easy turn.
Interesting. I still. Oh.
But Alka, you don't know necessarily because Iconic Castle could be walked for just a song.
It will push him towards Deku, but I still feel like he's going to go west first. Yep, there we go. It's that Pirate's Fortress. You can't ignore Pirate's Fortress in S4. You just can't.
You're probably going to go out here, hit the owl, maybe check Cape because you want to save Bob Granny.
Yeah. If it was me, I'd be like Pirate's Fortress through and through. Like, go north, go west, and then go south from there. Because you're undoubtedly going to get something somewhere in west. Because there's so many checks at this point for our runners. Because we've got all of Cape, we've got all of Pirate's Fortress, we've got Pinnacle Rock, we've got Zora Hall. I mean, he doesn't have magic, but he might get bailed out. You know, there's just so many checks. And we've got all of Cape Ledge as well. Well, Brot doesn't actually because he doesn't have beans. So. Yeah. Hey, Fox. Welcome in.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the stranger mid-games I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot for the 45-minute mark.
Yeah, there's a lot we can do, but there's also a few things we're still trying to figure out here.
Oh, I need to take Bremen's off. Bremen's was...
Oh, Fox, you missed the Wath. It was Laundry Pool. Guru had LTK. And then LTK led to Bombs, FD, and then Moon's Tier, which led to Goron. We got the spicy going on.
Yeah, we had a pretty comical opener.
Oh god, it was great. We had Bo in Road to Southern Swamp, which
Deku was on
Hookshot.
Deku was on Kume, and Zora was on North Clocktown Fairy Transformation.
Oh yeah, you put Akana Canyon as the Wath. It's Akana Castle.
I mean, technically that would be a Wath too, because we had Legends.
Alright. If anybody can actually see what's on Path to Snowhead Pillar, I will happily give you a medal, because I can't see it.
I see the QC.
And neither can Aosuna by the looks of it.
That's the problem with looking at it at night. It's a box. That's really helpful. We know it's not Picto. What is that? Was that a quiver?
Whatever it is, we are going to get it.
It's
a GFS.
Ooh, GFS. That's nice.
Okay.
Yes, so Brot has not done south yet. But he has so much stuff to do based on what he has right now. I can understand why he hasn't gone south yet. There's just far too much to do. So, magic is in Swamp as well, right? Oh, it's on Bean Daddy in Deku Palace.
Yeah, it's behind Deku Mask right now.
Yeah. Really, Brot has no reason... Like, he doesn't need magic to do what he needs to do right now. So, he'll get it when he goes to Swamp, because once he goes south, he's gonna rush everything, isn't he? So.
Right. Let's see where his soar is first.
He's gonna go back to the west, probably.
Ooh, yeah. Mirror Shield.
Okay. One more item to go.
Snowhead. Wow. Path to Snowhead's loaded. So we're one step closer to Egos.
Yeah, so So we found Mirror Shield. So yeah, the Wath at this point for Castle has to be for Keg or Captain's Hat.
Or Song.
Or Song, yeah. Well, in general, it has to lead to Keg or Captain's.
Ice Arrows Go mode, yeah.
It could be Sonata just for Captain's being in Woodfall Temple or something.
We got a big gilded up on Cape here.
It could also be. It could also be Sonata for a vanilla Captain's Hat on Kita.
Yeah. All night.
Okay.
All right. Still time to turn that into cycle. It'd actually be better for Broke because at this point, if you want to check All Night's mass purchase, you just got to pass the cycle as fast as you can. Not really a whole lot else you could do on day 2 and 3 in this particular case now.
No. Well, I mean, he could go south once he's done everything here. I think Swamp is a good option because you could just full clear Pirates Fortress now. Like, it does not take that long.
Right.
Because once you do Pirates Fortress once, it's very rare you ever have to double dip it unless you get like some stupid shit like gold dust. That's a bomb bag on the light bag.
Yeah, so that bomb bag is not bomb locked.
It's not. No. Oh, it's red potion.
Oh, it's a red potion.
Well, maybe that will help push him to go or make his route into Southern Swamp easier.
That it is really perfect. Free red potion. Like, yes, please. He's got Swamp on his mind now. Absolutely. Like, the game is really being like, hey, you know Swamp? It exists. Mm-hmm.
The last few seeds the lesson of the last couple of seeds that I've witnessed have been when the game tells you to go do something, you go do it.
Yep. Absolutely.
Here's another biggie.
Wow, this...
Is this our bomb swath?
Oh shit!
It is.
So
and we can route that in just.
We can route that right now.
And that means the way of the hero for Iconic Castle has to be Keg.
Yeah.
Wow, this seed is spelling itself out real fast here. We're literally just looking for ice arrows, and we are done.
Land title deed.
Land title deed, which we can
go to Swamp. Go to Swamp. Wow, this seed is wow.
Broad's routing has been pretty top tier, and it's not even any particular. It's not like Broad's been making any particular like gambles or anything. These are all like conventional opener decisions. Oh, jeez. Don't mind me just cringing at the music.
Doodly-doo. Let's see, Mountain Title Deed Ledge is dead. Okay, unless you want a heart container.
I mean, we have FD, so I think we're okay.
Do.
Aosuna, please turn that in. Aosuna doesn't have Zora.
Yeah, they haven't done it yet.
If they don't do their non-clock counting, turn that in this cycle, that could be very costly for.
I think they'll do it. Because, like hell, do you want to do LTK again?
Well,
okay, so
it's just on the transformation fairy. It's not on LTK.
Are we going to get a south push now from Brot? Or... I don't see why not. Yep, there we go.
I feel like the best time for Aosuna to route that in would be... Yeah, unfortunately, Aosuna is, again, looking at the big bomb bag, not the All Night's mass purchase. Because I believe it is still his first cycle. Yeah, it is.
Vanilla ice arrows.
I mean...
It's possible.
Well, it is possible if Captain's Hat song is...
New Wave.
New Wave, yeah.
Yeah, Captain's Hat has to be New Wave. Like, there's no other way. If that's the case, it would have to be Captain's New Wave, because it can't be Egos. Unless we find Keg somewhere magically beforehand. In Graveyard.
Which we're not going to, because Keg is our last missing major item that's not locked behind... It has to be Keg because the Iconic Castle Wath. So it can't be ice arrows. for castle, so it has to be Keg.
Put up a
this
bet
is logically over.
When do you want to put up a bet for Keg? Because Keg is the last item we need, and ice, I guess. So we need to find
one. I don't really even want to put a bet. So because if we find out what the ego song is, which we can, we have lights and fires. We can just know it's in that dungeon.
It is possible we could see runners making like out of logic Icona plays. Like we've already seen somebody hit the owl statue, right? In Icona.
Yeah, we saw Brot.
Brot hit the owl statue. I would wager once he finds Deku, which is right around the corner in his case, as well as Magic, I could see an out of logic Icona play. Well, actually, without Mirror Shield. Where's Mirror Shield again?
Wait. I want to point out Aosuna got Zora, but is resetting that Ocean Title Deed that led to our lights.
Oh yeah, Ocean Title Deed led to lights.
That's a yikes singular, guys.
That's a very yikes.
I would rush Castle just to get the song. It's out of logic, but we know where we're going, or we know if it's the ledge.
Once he gets Deku, I could see him pushing Castle and full clearing it.
Well, he also needs to go grab Mirror Shield real quick.
Yeah.
Which is in Cape, right? Yeah, Cape Grotto.
No, Mirror Shield is path to Snowhead Grotto.
Path to Snowhead, okay.
Yeah, Mirror Shield could elude Brot for a while, because it's not something you necessarily go and check unless you're up north and you're like, I can't be asked to, I'm going to go hit the owl statue at Snowhead.
But I think those lights are going to elude Aosuna for quite some time.
Unfortunately, yes.
It looks like Brot's going to skip Graveyard for this cycle because he's going to do All Night's Mask, which will put him to night 3, therefore he will not be able to do Captains until the next cycle, which is not bad. I mean, he's still got plenty of other things he can do in this cycle.
More likely need to do Keg anyway, so... He's hoping he's going to find Mirror Shield along the way.
No sense waiting until 8 o'clock, just gain her to the fence and jump over.
Yep.
This will also give Brot an excuse to check the All Night's Mask purchase just in case.
Yeah.
Because if that's Ice Arrows, I'm going to laugh for one thing.
If that's Ice Arrows, I would almost say this is Brot's really easy Brot's race to lose.
Yeah.
Right now, Brot is in the lead with having those lights off of off of Ocean Title D turn in.
Given we know the path to Keg at this point, it really is a casino for Ice Arrows.
Yeah. Because assuming it's Keg Castle, not actually the idea of Keg in Castle, it's going to be a nice casino.
I would giggle if the chain to Keg is more than just one single, if it's just like song to Keg or Keg just in Castle Pillar outright.
Yeah, I agree with Vidya in saying that it's not really a casino because Pirate's Fortress.
I mean, yeah.
You're going to do that here shortly anyway. He's going to do Deku Palace first, get his magic.
I'd love if we got Ice and Keg right now, because then it would be a sub-hour go mode.
He's gonna get his Deku here and then be like, oh, I should just take the boat over.
That's if he can get the Deku mask. There we go.
Oh, he's choosing not to take the boat. He's just going to go the manual way. But
well, yeah, he's got all 3 masks. He's got all 3 masks. Why does he need to take the boat?
And also check the grotto. Also check the grotto while he's at it.
Yeah, when you have Goron, you can speed it up.
I don't think Graveyard is going to be healing. There's physically no way because, well, not physically no way, but just based off of Stone Tower Temple Wath, it's not going to be healing.
There is a problem.
Yeah.
There's an additional problem for Aosuna here is that he does not know. He hasn't been to the ranch, as Chad points out, so he doesn't know East Clocktown's foolish.
Oh, yeah.
So, and at this point, he's picked up Cafe Mask and Letter to Mama. So that is potentially an easy 5 minutes he can lose.
Hopefully, and he won't be going to the ranch for a while.
Yeah, not unless the ECT Foolish is someplace else like an Upper Icona, which it could be. That would actually be really good for him if it is.
The hints in this run, just this run in general, has just been kind of godly. Like, it's that LTK placement, I feel like, was really top tier. If that LTK wasn't there, I feel like this race would have been completely different.
And I think not only if the LTK wasn't there, but if the item on Guru Guru was a major.
Yeah, it definitely would have.
That would have sent our runners sideways.
LTK on Guru Guru is a meme, especially when it's Laundry Pool Wath. And here's our magic for Brot. So, that opens up the path to Snowhead, which is where the Mirror Shield is.
Yep, he's gonna go to Song of Storms here, and then has many options. He could do Pirate's Fortress. He could go up to Path of Snowhead.
And unfortunately, I think Aosuna just realized he Song of Time to weigh the Ocean title deed. Either that or was just checking the pillar.
Yeah. See, if I was Aosuna in this position, he's got Mirror Shield. He should go peek that pillar. He's got fires. What's actually stopping him from peeking it? Like, genuinely. Yeah, Light Arrows was on Ocean Title Deed, which is yikes, indeed. But, I mean, for this seed, it's just made this seed so much...
And Ocean Title Deed was in Lens Cave.
I mean, it's not a terrible location for Ocean Title Deed. At least it wasn't on LTK, like Moon's Tier was. That's true. Aosuna is on day 1. If they were to go peek Castle, and it is Keg, which is basically possibly the thing...
It's Aosuna, by the way.
Sorry.
Oh, excuse me.
We've been saying it all. We all been saying it wrong. Happy 1 hour, by the way.
Yes, happy 1 hour, everybody. What a seed so far. It's been absolutely phenomenal. It's definitely shaping up to be something. It's really relying on the racers' routing and how they go about things to get where they need to go, essentially. I am Shenanbread. I am your restreamer for this race today, which is Brotinderdose versus Aosuna. I think I got it that time. And in the commentary box with me, I've got Captain MD13 and I've got Cemetery 2121. And we've got our 2 lovely trackers, Charles North Roosevelt and Axel Ryman. So, I'm going to ask you guys like I always do, but how do you think this race is going so far?
Really too soft. It's too easy on the runners.
It is definitely looking like one of the easier seeds we've seen. Now, granted, we are currently in a casino for ice arrows, since we know that to bring chat up to speed for anybody who may just be coming in, we have a Way of the Hero Iconic Castle that we haven't satisfied yet, but given the items we have already, and given its Iconic Castle, which is ice arrow locked, we know for a fact it has to be for Powder Keg. It pretty much can't be for anything else.
Well, I mean, it can be leading an item that would lead to Keg. It could be Mountain Title Deed. It could be.
But another reason to rush that song is so that way you can eliminate too where light arrows could be. Because if you get say Sonata on there, you know it's not Kita. You know it's not in Woodfall Temple for your ice arrows.
That's a good point, actually. Because, yeah, we know that, because, again, that would lock out some ice arrow locations. Yeah.
So, what song do you guys think is on Graveyard? I think it's Gordon's Lullaby.
I'm honestly with Cemetery on this one. I'm leaning towards New Wave. Because...
It's just because of Goron Wath. You know, it's like... And then Ice could be in Snowhead. That's just how my brain's kind of going. I think it'll either be New Wave or Goron's Lullaby.
I mean, those are both perfectly good options. If with the Goron Wath potential, it could just be that it's chilling, Ice is chilling in sewers.
Yeah. It could also, actually, to be honest, Ice Arrows could be in Pirate's Fortress Interior, because don't forget, we still have not fulfilled the hookshot Wath technically, because we haven't checked out Fortress Interior.
Well, the Wath could just end at Hookshot, but it's absolutely possible that Hookshot could lead to Ice Arrows.
Yeah, the Moon's Tear is the Wasp, but then the Moon's Tear led to the Goron, so it's kind of like...
And it could just right end at Goron, too.
Yeah.
We're trying to overthink things. Okay, All Night's Mass Purchase. What is it today? It is $20 still.
Also a red... Okay, so maybe we were just imagining things. Because everything was $20 on that then.
Yep.
Big Bomb Bag Purchase is $20.
Yeah, see? They were both $20.
So let's see where Broke goes here. He is going to Akana, so...
He's
interesting.
gonna go check that song.
Yeah. He hasn't got the shield, so he can't check the song. But he could check the pillar.
He can check pillar, yeah, that will.
Yeah,
or he's climbing.
He's climbing Stone Tower. Interesting. I mean, it's a good thing to do at this point. He got
the bean.
Even if it's just to hit the owl statue. Maybe that is why he got the bean. He's got storms. So get the bean chests out the way. He knows Broke's pretty smart. He's gonna know that it's not gonna be ice arrows. So he's looking for Keg at this point. If he's up here and he's checking those bean chests, he's looking for Keg.
Either Keg or Mirror Shield in his case.
Yep. Yeah, and then straight after he can just go straight to check the pillar and castle. He's got everything he needs except for ice arrows, so at this point, he knows it's either Keg or Mirror Shield.
Yeah, we're ice arrows away from no mode.
I mean, we could be completely wrong. It could be Akana Castle is literally just the song.
Which I've been saying for like 3 times.
I know.
Aosuna could actually route in that captain's hat and let us know earlier too.
Yeah, let's see how he chooses to go about this. He's going to hit the Cape Owl first, obviously.
This is indeed a really nice matchup. Here's the question, is Aosuna going to go to Pirate's Fortress after this? Could we see that Pirate's Fortress push?
He could do.
Because he's already there. Why not? You know, he's got plenty of time in his first day.
And from Aosuna's perspective, it is the most dense location available.
Yeah.
Interesting. Brot not even hitting the owl.
Maybe he forgot.
He hit the ponds on both sides of it.
He could be rushing the blue boss warp.
Yeah, I can easily see that. That way, it also kills some more knowledge for.
Yeah.
To clarify with chat, Stone Tower Temple is not the same as the 3 inverted Stone Tower chests. Stone Tower and Stone Tower Temple are 2 different regions. So these 3 chests are not foolish.
And 2 of them are big.
Okay, let's have a look. Keaton.
Keaton's mask.
Of course.
By the way, neither of these can have ice arrows.
No.
And bow.
Clearly bow locked.
That's like so bow locked.
Yeah, that's why he's checking. He doesn't have mirror. Actually, so what would be the best for Brotender on Blue Boss Warp? Would for it to be Lullaby.
Yeah.
Because then that would push him towards his mirror shield. Ocean Tidal Deed, General Hayes. Which was on Lens Cave. In Lens Cave.
So hard, so is typing.
This is not technically in logic, Salty, because we don't have ice arrows. Oof, Brotender missing a second time.
Having a bit of trouble with that bomb jump, yeah.
It's something I have been practicing repeatedly.
I've never really seen anyone do the left side skip from this high up. But he's using the Z targeting strat. There we go.
Pause for dramatic effect.
We actually have not... our wallets were not required in this seed. We just happened to find both of them.
Yeah.
You know where ice arrows are? Deku Playground.
Oh yeah,
that
absolutely.
That'd be insulting.
It would be insulting.
What was that kind of collision?
I know, getting bullied by the Igor. I was like, wow, a brown chest on Igor, and I'm like, wait, hold on.
Ice arrows on Hugo too is a possibility.
Oh yeah, Hugo would be a pretty bad spot. Yeah, because these aren't checks that you want to check if you want to end just have a jet seed and wrap this up. And on the top of that, you would definitely rather this be fast at this point, because this is lower brackets, so your tournament life is on the line here.
Clear. Convenient Chateau. I just realized he's on 5 bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I think we're missing just regular milk. At the 1 hour 9 minute mark, Aosuna finally gets their room check-in back.
Yeah, because he was just a bit late for the first one.
And by the way, we're also seeing Razor Sword Gomez because he didn't do Path to Snowhead, so he doesn't have GFF.
Yep.
Not that he had a problem with it.
Nope.
Clearly. Absolutely nailed that.
Is Aosuna is now going to go get that Ocean Title deed again?
So this actually puts Aosuna in a very interesting position here, because he can now go with those light arrows in tow to check on that ego song and figure out what the whole story is.
Yeah, so to confirm, it is a Stone Tower Temple Foolish that includes the blue boss warp in this scenario here.
Gilded.
Basically confirming, hey, the blue boss warp in Stone Tower Temple is not required.
My guess is still it's healing, so...
Yeah, I'm guessing it's healing too, because it is the only dungeon that we can access. Not that we have ice, but, you know, out of logic, it's the only temple that we can access right now.
Right. Aosuna did just find a gilded sword in Hot Spring Water Grotto locked by those fire arrows.
That's pretty nice. Ice could be on another boss. Well, it depends what Captain's Hat gives us. If Captain's Hat gives us Goron's Lullaby, Ice Arrows could be in Snowhead.
If Blue Boss Warp gives us Goron Lullaby, it will not be in Snowhead Temple.
Yeah.
Same with
And
Sonata.
same with Sonata, yeah. And same with New Wave. We'll know that Ice isn't in New Wave, isn't in GBT. So, basically, whatever song this gives us, Ice is not locked behind it. Potentially.
You're not going to skip Hugo again.
No.
Your second trip up here, you're not skipping Hugo.
There's no point in skipping Hugo.
Whoops. Aosuna got a baby jump, as they say in Dark Souls 2.
And what are you on about, Axel?
Gotta love the unlimited magic for Twin Mold.
Oh, yes.
Listen, I like colored ices in New Wave. Well, no. I said it wouldn't be on New Wave.
It's not in GBT if this is New Wave boss.
Yeah. I do like color coordinating things.
I'm colorblind.
Yeah. Color blindness is not fun. I'm not colorblind myself, but I know
I'm not
people who are.
colorblind, but I'm just saying because we were referencing color.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow, this
Mott's is saying it is in GBT if Blue Boss Warp is New Wave Aosuna.
Confused noises. So at least we got it. It was Aosuna's getting their ocean title lead now.
Yeah, and I wonder if he's immediately going to route to castle after this. Because it would actually be a really good idea to do that. Unless, yeah, this is going to be the sword to, this is going to be Sword Castle. Ooh.
And that's Twin Mold down for Brotinder.
So folks, this seed actually just got really interesting.
You'll get even more interesting once we get our song here.
If this is the required first blue boss warp, it cannot be ice arrows because you need ice arrows to get to this blue boss warp.
But we have access to one of our other songs right now. We have access to Graveyard. And a song of healing.
There we go.
Which I want to clarify. We've known for a while, and it looked like Pillar is not required.
It looked like a bottle.
And so it is our song on Egos.
It's definitely not Keg. I couldn't see what it was, though. It's got to be behind whatever song Egos gives us here.
Healing could still lead to ice, by the way.
It was Circus Leader's mask.
Nice.
Resetting time. Or
See, well,
thinking about rotating time and said, screw that, I'm doing one more check.
See, that's a Shan seed. Everyone's like, okay, it has to be Keg, and then it's like Circus Leader's mask. Joke's on you! Ugh.
This song here will actually help us define where ice arrows are a little more.
I think Brooks is going to do backwards well.
I think I would actually like here if Aosuna gets Sonata, because then it would be Keg on Kita, or in Woodfall Temple. But Kita would be more hilarious. But yeah, I don't think Bro's going to find anything here.
How about
case in point?
Nice. Yeah. I knew the seed wouldn't be completely generous to them.
Good positioning there.
See, Brot is a really experienced runner, right? So he'll know. He knows he's out of logic. Everything he's doing right now, he knows he's out of logic.
So
right?
Keg is either on Kita or in Woodfall Temple.
Yeah, that effectively puts Aosuna on the path to go mode here.
Depending on where those ices are. Bro, you can't give him fire arrows.
I would wager now that Aosuna's just going to rush STT and figure the rest of this out.
Nah, Aosuna's going to Graveyard.
Oh, yeah.
100% has to be going to Graveyard right now.
This is a biggie.
Because I think Aosuna's going to push Stakita.
Bunny Head.
Nice.
Actually, yeah, pushing Kita with Graveyard Song, that routes out really well.
Because he can pull clear the Graveyard now at this point, because we already know Danpei's dead.
Yeah.
May he rest in peace.
So Graveyard's going to have either Lullaby or New Wave, and Romani's going to have the other one.
I mean, based on how things are going, I'm going to guess that Keg has New Wave. Well, actually, it could be either or, couldn't it? At this point.
It could be... well, Keg has to be behind Sonata. So yeah, it can either be Lullaby or New Wave. In that regard, yes. But I think...
have to play the song.
As soon as Jinxed.
Yes, GFS.
But yeah, I think what Aosuna's going to do here is get the song, and then that would be a good, no better time like the present to cycle reset.
Yeah.
Mirror is on Path to Snowhead.
Path to Snowhead Grotto, yep. And GFS is on the ledge and Path to Snowhead.
No.
I'm wondering if Brot's going to push.
He's going to go Graveyard, and if he actually gets Lullaby here, it will help him.
Yeah. So I'd say our runners are pretty much...
Actually, if this is Lullaby here, then that puts Bro knowledgeably in the lead.
It could, in this case, it could be that, you know, Aosuna's done Kita for nothing. It's possible. If this is Keg, this is pretty much like GG. Like Aosuna could be in the lead.
Nope, it's Stone Mask.
Okay, Pirate's Fortress. Pirate's Fortress.
No.
Well, actually, at this point, oh yeah, because we're still looking for ice arrows.
Yeah, we still need those ice arrows.
I assume that ice arrows are either in Woodfall or they're in Pirate's Fortress. Somewhere. Anywhere.
That's a bomb lock bomb bag.
Well, I mean, Keg could also be in Pirate's Fortress, because don't forget, we've fulfilled all of our Woths now.
Well,
all of our Woths are done.
Keg has to be fulfilled by Sonata. So Keg has to be in Woodfall Temple at this point.
Yeah.
So the only question mark is ice arrows.
Yeah, I'm still in Pirate's Fortress at this point.
Actually, yeah, that is actually pretty much all we have left with our current equipment.
Yep.
Yeah, only thing we know is ice arrows are not in Woodfall Temple. And actually, they could be in Snowhead Temple with this captain, if this captain's leads us to Lullaby.
Yep.
Or it could be
in GBT, if it's the same place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zora Hall has already been full cleared except for Mountain Title Lead.
That's a really easy check to reroute in later.
Here we go. Both of our runners neck and neck at the moment. Except for Broke not having Mirror Shield. I feel like if this is not Goron's Lullaby...
It's Lullaby. Yeah, we'll help him.
So, Brote's now gonna go on the path of going north. So he'll get that Mirror Shield. He'll get Sonata. So he is still, like... he's still in a lead at the moment, but the moment that Arizuna now gets Goron's Lullaby...
He's a temple ahead. He's because we have Stone Tower Temple down.
Yeah.
Well, actually, this brings up an interesting point. Keg is now effectively locking GBT completion. So, healing can now lock ice arrows.
Wait, yeah. So, I mean, that might help out Brote still if it's on a healing check.
Yep. There's still a chance though that ice arrows are not in Snowhead, so. But at least then, if ice arrows are not in Snowhead, the only other logical place it could be is Pirate's Fortress.
Okay, Salty, it can be still on healing because it would just mean Stone Tower Temple was not our first completable dungeon, which we just found out here with Lullaby and Captain's Hat. Snowhead is our first completable dungeon.
Yep.
MMR logic is complicated.
Logic's magic. Logic's a guideline.
Well, except under money, and we have to find a lens.
Oh, if Springtime has ice arrows, that would just be a joke.
Oh god, that would be pain.
I mean, Brote's gonna go up here. He can get his GFS. He can get. Actually, can't get his GFS. He doesn't have Scarecrow set up this cycle. But he can get his Mirror Shield here.
What are the chances, right? I think what Brote's gonna do here is he's gonna hit the Owl Statue, and I think he's gonna go to Castle first. Because then he will never have to go back up to Akana. Unless it's on Pohut. But Ice Arrows can't be on Pohut. So, he has to go up here. Yeah.
You full clear Snowhead Temple first.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just weird. Never look back. Yeah.
Well, if you full clear Snowhead Temple, that way you don't have to come back to this area too.
True.
He is soaring, though.
No, he's not. That's.
Oh wait,
Lullaby.
yeah, no, this is Lullaby. Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
the instrument threw me off.
You got your hopes up, Captain.
Nah, the instrument threw me off.
And right behind him is Aosuna.
So our runners are basically in sync. They are the only difference, right? So our racers are pretty much neck and neck. The only difference is that Brotinderdose has already full cleared Stone Tower Temple. That's the only lead he has on Aosuna right now.
Right. So yeah, the advantage is to Brot. It's gonna come down to comes down to a zigzag. If one runner goes the other way, but one goes another, and one is ice arrows, which is potentially the case here, then we could see the race still flip here.
Yep. It's the race to outsiders.
We're going left side first.
But yeah, at this point, it basically comes down to a zigzag, because we're still kind of in that ice arrow casino here.
This is 100% an ice arrows casino, but it's not really a casino if there's only 2 locations left. Which is Snowhead and Pirate's Fortress, because it can't be Woodfall. Because Woodfall's not
It could also be
ice.
your healing check.
To be fair, it's been effectively ice arrow go mode for like the last 40 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a big one. And it's Kamara mask, okay.
Okay.
He
Okay.
can route that. He's going to be able to route that in perfectly. He's night 1.
Not helping, video game. It does seem that Brot is currently out of bombs, though.
Didn't you do video?
Nothing's
Another
wrong
small
with being out of
house.
bombs, so you can always find more in here.
And another dead chest, so we've got Wizrobe and Pot left.
Yeah, 2 checks left.
And
Yeah, most of Snowhead's value is in the early end of the dungeon.
We need Beaver time next, if we're doing MMR.
Oh, jeez.
Aosuna inverting time after getting the Kamaro's mask.
That's definitely not a bad idea. There's just enough time to get Snowhead Temple done and turn that in.
It was checked, Vidya. It was Stone Mask.
this race is ramping up. It's quite exciting.
Oof.
Indeed.
Brot missing the.
Who's winning? Brot is quite a bit ahead.
Brot's a little bit ahead in the casino. We have one of the faster dungeons.
It will definitely come down to who finds ice first.
Yeah, and right now,
That's a
Aosuna
biggie
also...
on Wizrobe.
Yeah. Aosuna also has the combat advantage now with Great Fairy Sword over Razor.
And that's a bean.
Bean. I don't think Aosuna has even gone to ranch yet.
He is not.
GFS Gilded and FD.
Well,
So
both
it's-
runners
Yeah,
have
sword
FD.
So FD will not be a distinguishing factor on George and on
Nope.
Georg, or George and Major.
I feel like most people can do the Ice Lexicana, but it really adds to the race. I feel like, Ice Arrows should always stay in logic for Arcana. Like, I could understand people wanting it removed, but I don't believe that Ice Arrows should ever be removed from that logic.
Aosuna with improvising with spin slashes for the quick kill on Wizrobe. Nicely done.
Bro, about to go into the second round of Wizrobe.
What if Dodo steals Brot's sword? Yeah, possible.
He'll use it in the 4 o'clock a.m. Eastern race.
Yep. I feel like if we say Dodo's name enough, he'll appear.
Dodo. Or do you need to use his converted name for a little while?
Oh, yeah, big titty Goron girlfriend.
Beg your pardon.
Not you, Captain.
That was his qualifier name. Was big titty Goron girlfriend.
Interesting.
And we've said it in Snowhead, so I feel like it's even more fitting.
Oh no! Did you know there was a boss key there?
Oh wow! Wowee!
What are the chances?
Whoops! That's a fall for Aosuna.
No!
That is not something you want to do now.
Yeah, I haven't been able to figure out that skip that way, so I just go across completely.
I feel like Iceless Arcana logic would ruin so many seeds. You know, like it just wouldn't be fun if, you know, Iceless Arcana was the thing. Blech.
Okay, you guys ready for a goat kill? If Broke can hit goat.
Can Broke hit that goat?
They're doing construction outside my house and I have no clue what they're doing. But I've had someone standing in my yard for since 8 o'clock this morning holding a stop and slow sign.
That's nice.
They're still here after the race. I might go and ask, what's going on. Due to ice arrows being so limited on where they are, we really didn't put a bet in.
I mean, we could put in a bet to see which chest has keg.
But it's just somewhere in Woodfall.
Yeah.
Or,
oh wait, Got died. I get to see my favorite thing. Okay, there we go.
okay, Axel.
Mountain title D.
Wow!
Well, we are going to turn that in immediately, just to be on the safe side.
This is what, yeah, Ice Arrows on Mountain Title, dude.
Could be funny.
Imagine an S4 seed where you don't dip snow Pirate's Fortress at all. Do you think it could be real?
Yeah, I did one the other day.
I think we've seen one in the tournament as well. I do recall like at least one seed where we actually did not have to dip PF.
I would definitely touch, not touch it, but I would touch on the basis that we have healings that we can do with time of day. Because we can't do tomorrow, it's still after midnight.
Yeah, Aosuna's actually in a great position to do that as well. Yeah, both runners can definitely get it done now.
I just realized something. Both runners, post-Got, could do Smithy as well. Neither of them have touched it.
Could do.
Smithy is still an option. Like, we know where Gold Dust is. It costs 5 rupees. Like, and they're both on night 1. So
that Gold Dust has been staring us in the face all day.
Yeah.
This is a biggie in springtime. And that's our last bomb bag, so those bombs also are Wath, by the way.
So we're on bomb percent. We're on.
Well, we don't have blast mask.
And
we don't have our keg, so we don't have explosive percentage.
Well, STT was not our first dungeon. So
hey, look, it's Froggy Mask.
Is determined off, could potentially be determined off of Snowhead. Yeah, healing's pain.
Yeah, because here's the thing about these kind of things. When the logic says something can happen, it could happen, and it's terrifying when it does.
Yeah. Thank you for the raid, Blondie Panda. Welcome in, raiders.
Hey, bro, finally getting that sword upgrade.
We have a very spicy race going on. Ooh, Broke going for keg challenge here?
Just gonna check it.
Why not?
Yeah, I think we've seen this already, and it was dead.
By the way, just FYI, if it's on Hugo, they both still have to reset at least once.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to reset at least once anyway.
Because you can't check Hugo post got because he falls into the waterfall. And then we never see Hugo again. Rest in peace. Bum 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 bum. Yep.
This is definitely. Oh, we're not going to check tomorrow.
It's interesting that nobody's checked Keaton while they're here.
Well,
and there's a Pirate's Fortress, Pinnacle Rock.
Keaton is behind Ice Arrows, so...
Keaton's dead.
Yeah, it wouldn't be behind Keaton Mask.
Yeah.
And Aosuna just saw the East Clocktown Foolish not a moment too soon.
Ooh. Ugh. Low magic, Pinnacle Rock. Yeah, you don't necessarily need magic for Pinnacle Rock. You can just peek the chests.
And you can kill the eels with your fins anyway.
Whoops,
Thank you,
not
Chest
quite the right
Max's
angle.
content size. Thank you for existing. Makes Pinnacle Rock so much easier. Why not Camaro? I'm not sure.
Because we want a last location Camaro on night 3, 1 second before Moon Crash.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I remember that season. Was it a season 3 race? I think it was season 3. I remember that race.
Days.
I was on the booth that day.
I think I was on the booth too. Or I just remember it, and we were all pulling our hair out, being like, "Come on, man!"
Pinnacle Rock is dead.
Your Patrick Rock is dead, Shane.
Rip Patrick's Rock.
Yeah, Damon has watched that clip so many times.
It's a good clip.
Maze knew what he was doing the whole time.
So we're gonna check Cledge.
Cliffy. It will always be Cliffy.
Cledge.
All right. Here's our Smithy 1 check from Aosuna. Just a moment left to go in that day for him.
If this is where it is, that actually really puts the edge on to Aosuna.
Pledge.
That's our last bottle.
Give me a second. It was.
Okay.
That's our last bottle.
Wait, so there's not a bottle in PF? Heresy.
It's
That's
next to
season 3.
PF. It's next to PF.
Close
that was
enough.
season 3, Captain.
I know, we nearly had all of the percents today. Almost all of them.
Oh yeah, we're getting Rosa Sisters now too.
Wiki time for the Rosa Sisters. If Broke finds Isaris here, it's his game to lose. Because
But if Suna finds Isaris here, it's their race to lose.
yeah, exactly. It's whoever finds ice first at this point.
Right.
Pinnacle Rock is dead. It's already been checked.
The thing is, Brote has a bit of a time buffer here, for he's already done Stone Tower Temple and the whole 9 yards, so he's got a few minutes on Aosuna up in that regard. So it's not necessarily a guaranteed win for Aosuna, but definitely does put things in his favor if Brote delays picking up wherever ice arrows are. Nope, and I just saw a big gilded on the way up. Oh no, this is a small gilded. So this is like going to be...
Room key, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing left. We are deed percent now.
And that's still a valid check, too. Stockpotting is not considered part of East Clocktown, and I say this not expecting that to be hinted foolish this time.
That's not. We're not going to hook shot chest.
No bees.
Sorry, Captain. You're with us, and you don't even get to say it. Well, go ahead and say it.
Excuse me. It is up to me whether or not our runners get to be swarmed by bees.
There we go. I mean, but they're not going to go in that room.
Nope.
Okay, so PFI is dead. Except, oh wait, there's still one chest left. So
There's one chest and there's the sewers.
that's why I said PFI.
Oh. That's still a little bit weird. There's not anything in PF, despite we had a relatively early Zora mask and hookshot. This should have been a dead giveaway.
All Knight's mask is dead. Broke did it ages ago.
Yeah, if it's on Kamaro, that's gonna be tough for both our runners now. I mean, it could just straight up be on room key.
Yeah. This season is just ignore Kamaro. Well,
not in
Kamaro
here.
is hinted a lot.
We have not healed. We cannot heal Darmani. We do not have Lens of Truth.
Yeah. So Miko, Kamaro, and
Here
Pamela.
comes the mountain.
But Pamela's dead. It's not going to be ice because it can't be. So,
yeah, it could be in the Ocean Spider House chest.
Yep. Is the sometimes hint? It could be. It could be midnight meeting.
Ew. Well, no, it can't be because East Clocktown is foolish, and Cafe's mask was in East Clocktown in the bomber's hideout.
Oh, was it? I didn't see that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Pamela cannot be Keg. No.
Yeah, Keg has to be behind Sonata of Awakening at this point, which means it has to be in Woodfall Temple.
Or an item in Woodfall Temple that leads to it.
Right.
Yeah. But it cannot be
Keg
Ice Arrows because Sonata is ice locked, so it has to be Keg.
Yeah, the path to Keg has to be in Woodfall Temple somewhere.
Oh, are we gonna get a Macau check here? Nope.
We
Wait,
got a big gilded in sewers.
he had to go find Macau.
And more beans.
The other bean.
I'm waiting for the bomb chew chest now.
That was double. Mm-hmm.
Double defense. We're not getting that. Okay, Pirate's Fortress had nothing.
Oof.
Yikes.
So if Aosuna goes to check this is actually going to burn time for him. And so wait. Huh. What's left? Healing Macau, which we're about to find out. Ocean
Healing
Spider House
Camaro.
chest. Healing Camaro.
Smithy 1 and 2.
Smithy 1 and 2, yeah.
Hugo.
I think we've seen stage lights too.
We saw stage light on Aosuna's side. It didn't have any.
You haven't seen one.
Deku Playground, like I meant, or that I actually referenced earlier.
Deku Playground. Dog Race, we don't have Mask of Truth.
I mean, who's to say Mask of Truth can't just show up?
You can do Smithy 2 on day 2 because Gold Dust is in Cocktown Tingle for 5 rupees.
If I was Brode, I would also, if you haven't found it anytime soon, you might want to reset cycle. Just line up Smithy 1 and 2.
BCW.
He's got room key. Don't forget, we got room key as
I
well.
know, but I'm just saying, if you don't find among those checks, you also just line up Smithy Day 1 and 2 and do Hugo in the meantime.
BTW, there's both of our remaining heart containers.
Wow.
We are not missing any hints.
Interesting. So it could be behind room key. And if it's behind room key, then it was Pirate's Fortress. Just remember that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Which we're about to find out here in a second.
Yep.
Yeah, if it's on Hugo, it's a mega troll.
We are getting the spicy meatball. Ooh! Ooh! Is it the Pirate's Fortress? Oh my god, it was Pirate's Fortress!
Rusting go mode!
It was Pirate's Fortress, let's go!
Only took its sweet time.
Wait, hold on a second. That was accessible really easily.
Yes.
We could have gotten that a long ass time ago.
That has been accessible.
That so long ago. Oh my god.
That has been accessible for 90 minutes.
This was okay. Location wise, this was Jetish.
So where's Keg?
Keg is in Woodfall.
Yeah. Keg is either in Woodfall Temple directly or something behind it leads to it. I would be surprised if we found... Well, there's still fetch quest items left, but yeah. I would be surprised if we ran into those at this point, because as far as fetch quest items are concerned, it can't be Romani Mask because that's dead.
Watch it be Mask of Truth.
It could be Mask of Truth.
So Ice Arrows were behind Room Key, which was in Pirate's Fortress.
Could be Mask of Truth. It could be Postman's Hat.
I think Postman's Hat gets knocked out because of the East Clocktown Foolish and that whole multi-location thing. I remember we got into this discussion many times before.
So yeah, the only thing that's a fetch quest still is Mask of Truth.
Now, see, the thing here is that PFI was only mostly dead. There's a big difference between mostly dead and all dead. Please open his mouth.
See, I'm not dead yet.
Just to point out, Pirate's Fortress was actually required in this seed. And look at that, S4 strikes again.
Deku strats. Really clean. Alright, Ego's fight. If I'm bro, I would go to Woodfall Temple immediately. I mean, you're going to check Graveyard first because you know that key to chest is big. But then I would go to Woodfall Temple immediately.
But that puts Akana in Logic a lot earlier than the racers actually had it.
Once again, welcome to Season 4.
That actually kills kills any of our healing too. Because healing did not block ice.
Nope.
Or lights. So you're saying there's a chance. Hey. Stone Tower could have been first.
Oh, yeah. How about
Stone
that?
Tower could have been first. Yes, absolutely.
That's how it kills Song of Healing.
Yeah.
The bad part is we could have known that so much earlier, too, if we would have just gone Pirate's Fortress.
Yeah.
Bro getting trolled a little bit by Keaton.
But yeah, still relatively higher than average speed seed for this type of, for what we were given, all things considering. I wonder if runners got thrown off just by the the letter to cafe into the way of the hero laundry pool chain, and it just kind of messed with their minds a little bit.
Where was Captain's Hat again? Was it Cape Grotto?
Captain's Hat was in Cape Grotto, yes.
So, see, you look at it this way, right? It could have been Snowhead or it could have been Stone Tower first. There was no dedicated way for the seed to tell you this is the first temple because you could have got Gorn's Lullaby and Elegy both at pretty much at the same time.
You could logically get GBT first too.
How?
Because ice. GBT's behind Keg, but Keg isn't behind Stone Tower.
You can technically get all of them locked. There was not a set one first. Because you could get Sonata off of Egos first. And then you would have Woodfall Temple. Or you could find Keg here in Woodfall Temple. And it could be any of them. But you're going to full clear Woodfall Temple. But GBT is the least likely of all the ones. But Woodfall Temple could be in your first.
Song logic's getting a bit wonky for me. And I'm like...
MMR logic, folks.
Yep.
Yeah, if you get ice arrows, you know healing's dead.
As soon as he gets that keg, he's out. He's just gonna go straight to a doorway. He doesn't need anything else.
He needs.
Have we found our keg, everybody? Is this keg? 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 We're in go mode.
Yep, we're in go mode.
Easy Keg.
I think it was 147.40 was going on, I think, right?
Somewhere along that line.
Yep. I wish this could have been a sub 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think GBT is going to take just a little too long.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just trying to think back about both runners, from our perspective, did the right thing and got the... Well, I think Aosuna not rushing later to Cafe right away ended up being a detriment. He did fall into Deku and Magic earlier, but the downside is Brot had the speed advantage. So I think that, honestly, that's the main thing gives Brot the leg up here, is that speed advantage from Goron Mask.
And pushing Stone Tower, I think. Just because it's an easy, quick set of checks, and Ice couldn't be up there. Yeah, Brot's routing was on point early on.
Indeed.
Yeah, he got ECT Foolish long before Aosuna.
That's right, because Aosuna did Town Archery.
And Honey and Darling. Bully flies.
This has been quite a nice race.
Part of it is softy race, I will say that. Not too much thought behind on logic.
I'd say that was pretty jetty.
I mean, had we rushed Ice Arrows when we did, oh no, Aosuna is soaring? Oh, because there's nothing left down here. I thought that for some reason there was a magic issue. Oh yeah, me too. Nice silver rupee, as if we haven't been short on money enough this seed.
Money that we did not need. Bro is Star Fox percentage. He wins.
Nice Sunshine Mario death music. That one is my favorite of them all.
And as we all predicted, it is a it's a time to reset time to go get your New Way Bossa Nova on a ranch.
No, unfortunately, Aosuna is now detouring to Ocean Spider House chest, which again, it's a sensible play, but it's just unfortunate it's not the right one.
Yes, there's the winner of this one will move on to face the loser of Spec versus Uki's.
So just a friendly reminder to everyone who is in the chat, the race is 15 minutes delayed. So if you are watching our actual racing, and you know the outcome of the race, please do not mention it in the chat, but it's already been confirmed that at least one of them will come in for an interview. So. Doo-doo-doo.
Hey, 2 in a row. Can't get too upset with the masks.
Chat won the race.
So yeah, so the next we've got races coming up. Two races on Saturday. One at the wee hours of the morning, and another one on which unfortunately I can't do either of these by the looks of things.
You don't want to join us in the wee hours of the morning?
I would most certainly love to. If there's a chance I could be going to work.
Oh, imagine work. Wow.
Nah, I'm used to it.
Axel, isn't that your normal Friday night?
Axel, if you read me dad jokes in the book, I'm just gonna ruin you because I'm gonna know all the answers.
Yeah, this is Brotinder's race to lose now that he's in go mode. He's gonna get his ice heroes here, but it's a bit too late. Unless Brotinder really has some major screw-ups, but he's one of... both these runners have great execution.
So yeah, Aosuna has now just picked up the ice arrows.
The Ganondorf laugh.
Hey, look! Did you know New Wave Bossa Nova is on Ranch Song?
I did.
Oh my god! Wow, wait, you knew, Captain?
Well, as of about 30 minutes ago, pretty much. Actually, make it more like 15. Wasn't that long ago that we found Lullaby?
Spoiler log, Captain. Jeez.
God.
Gosh.
Hey, I don't call this trash on purpose.
Grumble, grumble. Grumble, grumble.
Hashtag Captain does not have the spoiler log.
Yeah, only I do.
Hashtag Shan does.
Only I have the spoiler log.
And she will forget to post it.
Of course I will. Well, I could post it right now, actually, but I'm not going to.
I only had to remind you 3 times.
No, over like 4 days. I was busy.
MMR trumps real life. Come on. Now, just one simple GBT cleanup, and then we will head to the moon.
Yeah, and I can't foresee Brot having too many issues at this point. Not necessarily just on the execution alone, but the fact that I'm pretty sure both runners have at least 7 hearts now.
Axel, I'm not even gonna comment. I'm just gonna...
Hey look, bully flies again.
That's been a regular theme all morning. It's now 3 in the afternoon. Never mind. I mean, it's morning somewhere.
Captain, what time of day are you in?
I'm Eastern, so it should be afternoon, clearly.
Okay, what time of day are you in mentally?
Unknown.
Australian. Australian.
I'm just going to say processing.
Did you just wake up right before this race?
No, but even still.
You set your alarm clock?
I set my alarm just in case I was still sleeping.
What kind of alarm is it?
A phone alarm. Don't get me started on that. I know where that's going. We discussed this before the stream. I am now aware of the joke.
Poor Max. You'll never live that down.
What time of day are you in? Yes.
Yes.
The best answer.
Ooh, nice shield ricochet there from Aosuna.
I saw that. I was like, oh yeah, spicy.
Yeah, and then miss the slash. And this will be his go mode item. So at 156, 18-ish go mode, so about 9 minutes difference.
I'm just gonna cough in the tracker's direction for Aosuna.
You might want to get that cough checked out.
Thank you. Oh, it's good now. It's gone. No, it's just too little.
It's a miracle.
Nature called. Fair enough.
No, you have to sit through it the whole race.
Oh, actually, I'm mistaken. The afternoon Saturday race is the one that
Sunday
that got rescheduled to the wee hours of the morning. So never mind. Or no, not the wee hours of the morning. Good grief, I cannot read. It's the one that was rescheduled to tomorrow. The Saturday afternoon was rescheduled to Sunday afternoon. The Saturday morning one is a completely different race. Okay, we're caught up.
I was completely lost there for a little bit.
Sorry.
Captain, do you need coffee?
I've been drinking a soda this whole match. It's not the caffeine, trust me.
I don't spit in people's faces. What are you on about, you geese?
You were coughing in their faces.
I was coughing in their general direction.
You know how much spit and slobber comes out?
Ew.
When you're coughing? Here at ZSR, we do not condone coughing on trackers. Ooh, Brat missing the recoil.
The bonk.
The bonk! I don't know that bonk, so...
I don't know it either. Cough on the Bombers Kids?
In this day and age, no thank you.
We shoot them in the face with arrows, so I mean...
Here
we've done worse things to the Bombers
We
Kids.
do not condone shooting kids with sharp projectiles.
Now, bear in mind, in the Zelda universe, these are smart arrows. They don't hit anybody friendly, but they do make them talk.
Well, in vanilla Majora's Mask, you actually snot bubble the Bombers Kids. So...
That doesn't make it any better.
Yeah, they're Nerf arrows. We hit them in the face with Nerf arrows.
In the face. You hit them in the face! Trying to put an eye out? Jeez. Look at Shan being all violent towards the kids here.
I've never seen old Dawa do a lap around the arena like that.
He needed his exercise before he could... wait,
Before
I'm
he
blinking
dies.
and he's not dead!
He needs leg day before he goes.
Why are we not doing first duty? There we go.
Yes, the developers wanted us to sneeze on children. Right, okay. Yeah, I mean, check that out.
Shan condones shooting boogers at kids.
No comment.
Oh yeah, Fierce DD is DLC, that's right. Or so we tell you guys.
Alright, so at this point, Bro's just about wrapping up GBT. He just has to get past the seesaws and the green turnkey, and then that's just about it, I think.
Then
Yep.
he has to get to a George. With a Fierce DD.
Yeah, but that's free.
I think that would be interesting. The further you're in the tournament, the less hints you get.
That'd be interesting. Really test your logic knowledge, which I feel like nobody logically understands this whole game except for maybe like Zoe and BC Guppy.
And I understand most of it.
Yeah, but how much health did we have with healing today?
We were discussing healing and it didn't beat up anything, so it really doesn't matter. They're still having way too much fun outside my house. And my cat just crashed in the window by right where they are, enjoying the sun.
I would. It's a beautiful day on the East Coast.
It is. It's very beautiful.
Yeah, I have to go out in a little while, but...
I was gonna say, by the sounds of it, all three of us are in different parts of East Coast, and it's still beautiful.
I am in the swamp.
Fair enough.
I am in Canada, on the lake.
Oh, Canada.
Shush.
All right, so that is all the swamp affairs done for Aosuna, and Brot is about to fight a fish.
Is this the first time we've seen FD this run?
Yeah.
Because neither don't need it for Dalwa.
You don't need it for Got either. You can use it for Got, but if you have Gilded, then you don't need it really.
And Brot didn't use it for Twin Mold.
Yeah, well, if you know Bowstrat, you don't need it for Twin Mold at all, or Goat.
Yeah, it was a little cool down here in Florida earlier. And look, a George is down.
We're having fish for dinner tonight, guys.
Sushi!
Woohoo!
Mask of come on, draw Mask of Truth. Draw Mask of Truth.
Oh my god.
Giant mask.
Or giant mask, yeah. It's made out of stone, but...
Could you imagine if you were able to bottle... That brings up a good point. Would it be great if you were able to bottle up George?
I'd love that, actually. And that would be your logical fish for well.
That'd be just terrible.
Or you could sell it for 200 rupees.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a special fish. Like, you know how you have to get the big po? But that's like the special fish for the well.
And Broat's in-game time is perfect.
He was off by like 1 second or 2 minutes in game time. He had to wait for that last little ledge to go down. But
That's honestly not bad at all.
No. Make only George the bottleable fish. Bottleable?
Bottleable?
Bottleable.
Bottleable.
Hey, look, we're on the moon.
So yeah, the only thing we ended up not getting this seed was Lens and Mask of Truth. Whoops.
Wow, we basically nearly full cleared the seed.
Postman time. We did get, actually, on Aosuna's side.
Question, right? We've got Bunnyhood on the tracker, but we don't have Magic on the tracker.
Well, it's because Magic you can easily see straight on their screen, and Bunnyhood you don't always see them use, but it's needed for Postman's logic.
Could you imagine if we needed the delivery bag to use all of our title deeds?
Oh my god.
That's Wind Waker's problem, but even still.
I don't know, I feel like Magic would be more beneficial on the tracker than Bunnyhood, personally.
I could see it.
I mean, I'd rather Magic on the tracker instead of Picture Grab box, but that's me.
That's also true. It's like, you say that, you know, you could easily see Magic, but you can also see the transform masks. So it's like, well... I don't know.
But the Transformers masks are some of your key items, and we like having our key items on our tracker.
Yeah.
Alright, well, in the meantime, Broat diving through Majora's Mask here. Incarnation should go down just the same. How are his hearts? 4, it's enough to work.
Yeah.
You can get 3 more if needed be. Phase 2 down.
With FD, you don't really care about your health unless you have like 1 heart.
Yeah, although it did decide a race recently. Not gonna say which one, but it did decide a race.
Ooh, Aosuna getting meatballed. And that is GG's.
2:05:28.
A very good GG's to Brotinderdose, who will proceed to the next round in the lower brackets, and his tournament run stays alive. Meanwhile, Aosuna meets with a terrible fate and is knocked out.
Oh, wow, what a race. That was great. So they are both joining us for an interview. I wasn't sure about Aosuna, but they are both joining us for an interview for this race. Super excited, so I'm going to pull them in a second. For now.
GG's, runners.
Yo, GG's.
Yeah, GG.
So, how did you guys find that seed?
Mm-hmm.
That letter cafe and laundry pool. We loved it.
Well, yeah, I already know that Landry was aware of the hero, so I had a big laugh when I found out that Eldika was here, so yeah.
I was going to say, the race could have gone so differently if it was any other main, like, required item on Guru Guru, but it had to be LTK. Like, ooh.
Yeah, so the big difference between the two of you is, Brot, you pushed the Goron and Zormask routes first and didn't go to Swamp right away, whereas Aosuna, instead of going for the letter to cafe checks, you went to Swamp, and I think the end result of that is Brot had the speed advantage with Goron Mask. You both ended up kind of dipping, you ended up kind of meeting up after, shortly after, you both basically kind of met up doing the final coast sweep and Pirate's Fortress sweep. By that point, Aosuna, you were only a couple minutes behind Brot in terms of clearing that, getting onto your path to Ice Arrows, and so forth.
Okay.
Yeah, then I think the seed was straightforward. I was hoping that the Pirate Fortress is in this seed, not nothing. That was the reason why I pushed it way back to the end. I was hoping that the ice arrows is just sitting in on the way, like in Snowhead Temple or stuff like that.
Yeah, initially, we were a little bit concerned that it would be behind Song of Healing because of, I mean, MMR song logic is hard already, but with Stone Tower Temple Foolish and Boss Blue Orb being healing, but Ice Arrows basically being the last thing we needed to find. So it was possible that healing could have locked Ice Arrows in this instance.
I mean, at the end, on my side, I had not that much left. I think I had like the bad checks left, like Smithy, Hugo. I don't know if you see the lens. So the lens checks, maybe the healing checks. I guess that's it at all.
Yeah, we did not see lens.
I don't have the lens, but I did the healing check on Great Big Coast with Miko. That Ocean Spider House. At the end, when I was looking for my ice arrows in the keg, I did a lot of stuff that was really not useful for me. So I don't know if that was bad or not, but at least I did them.
Oh, so now one advantage you did have is that you were actually the first to check Egos and Castle, because you were the first to mirror shield, because that was chilling in Cape Grotto. So it was in a really was it Cape Grotto? No, Path to Snowhead. Sorry,
yeah.
Captain's Hat was Cape Grotto. But yeah, you were the first to get mirror shield. So you were the first to after you picked up light arrows, you were the first to go up to do that sweep and get egos for the song. But at that point, you were still missing. You were missing ice arrows and had not climbed Stone Tower. Bro did Stone Tower first pass out of logic just to get it out of the way, I assume.
Yeah, because when I found out the light arrows, I was hoping that it was difficult for him to find them, because I don't know if he did like I did, but I did Gone Village Cave on day 3, and I had to come back to get another time to get back the Ocean Title did, and I checked also the cake challenge. And when I found out the light arrows, I was hoping it was difficult for him, so I don't know if he did that or...
My first trip into Goron Village, as I got the deed, I instantly saw to Ikana and traded in, so I got the light arrows right away.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately in your case, Aosuna, you waited until the next cycle.
Yeah, but because it was late, almost midnight on day 3, and I didn't have any paper for Twilight End, so I preferred to do that instead of going to Ikana and just for the deed. So yeah.
But on my side, I think the only mistake I did was to not rush Snowhead Temple. At some point, I first did some of Well and inverted the Stone Tower checks. If I got the Mirror Shield earlier, then I would just skip that, because at this point I know Castle was Way of the Hero, so something has to be behind the song. So in this case, just the powder cake. And so Upper Ikana was completely dead at this point.
Personally, I would have, maybe it's just because I'm a huge fan of, going west, but I would have pushed Pirate's Fortress just because of that hook. Getting that hook so early in Wath and Goron off of LTK as well. Then you got Zora off of Moon's Tier as well, and I was just part of me was Goron was on Moon's Tier, but I would have pushed Pirate's Fortress because I had everything I needed to full clear it. But I mean, I understand why you guys didn't. because you had so much more to do. But as soon as I saw that room key, I was like, that's got to be the ice arrows, like in the back of my head. And
I my thought about that is just like I had so much progression to do to get songs and stuff like that. It's always possible that your stuff is like on the way and Pipe Fortress is just completely empty and you waste like 10-15 minutes to clear it, and you can just spare the time and do your progression.
Yeah,
that's why I'm just put it really back on my play.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't blame you guys, because it is one of those checks that you kind of do push to the back of your mind when you've got whole regions open to you, like north and south.
East. Yeah.
And east. It's a bit difficult, but I've always said that S4 is the Pirate's Fortress seed, so that's why I always go west. But yeah, so that was a very intense race. Like, you both did really well. Like, you both had really clean executions in your dungeons as well. Like, there was barely a bad mark. Like, you both did absolutely phenomenal. Like, so well done.
Well, thanks.
Thanks.
Because I'm not a really hot player on Majora's Mask, so I take that compliment with open arms. So yeah, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. And basically, most people are better runners than me, so I'm like, yeah, that was really clean. But no, you both did really well. And honestly, if you guys found those ice arrows earlier, this definitely would have been a sub 2. Like, it was a really jetty seed. It's just like, I thought it was a nice seed. I feel like somebody gave Seedbot a hug this morning, I tell you, because it's not been this nice in a while.
I think it was thinking about being rude with the laundry pool way of the hero, but did sort of soften up later by putting Letter to Cafe in there.
Yeah. If it didn't put Letter to Cafe in there and it gave you like a red rupee on Guru Guru, this seed would have been completely different.
Well, not even a red rupee, but like a major progression item, like not Swamp Tide League, because that was hinted dead already, but like
Zora
Mask, or not even Zora Mask, like Mask of Truth or something.
Yeah,
like a fetch quest item. That would have made Laundry Pool ultra spicy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And that bow placement, right? That Wath bow, quotation mark, where it was bow which led straight to hookshot. Like, it was good that both of you did swamp archery straight away. Like, because if you didn't, when would you have got that hook? Really?
Yeah, I mean, you got the bow right next to why not doing swamp archery.
Exactly, yeah. And
the hint of the road to Southern Swamp, Way of the Hero, it was in Terminal Field, if I remember. So yeah, I had it pretty early, so I decided to do that.
See, it was interesting. Speaking of hints, Aosuna, you got the East Clocktown Foolish quite late, didn't you?
But I had it at Spring. That's it. Yeah, Spring.
Yeah, your pickup was Spring. There was the other one was in Ranch.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. So I did all the mini games, and I realized at that point I realized that Cafe's Mask was useless. And
honestly,
I was not really happy.
We were looking at the bomb bag on the first Letter to Cafe turn, and we thought that at first Bomber's Hideout was going to be just like the last bomb bag. Except, because did we ever find? Yeah, I don't remember where the biggest bomb bag was.
I think the bomb bags were found.
Yeah, they were found, but...
Yeah, I had 3 of them.
Yeah. Either way, I'm not thinking too much about that at this point. But again, GG's to the both of you. Aosuna, unfortunately, you have met with a terrible fate and have been knocked out. Brot, you're still hanging in there. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, let's grind continue, I would say.
Yeah. So if I have a look at the brackets real quick, because you did do the thing. So you move on to the next round of the bracket, which is loser of 47. You will be fighting Yuki's in your next match, I think, or Spec. It's one of the two. Whoever loses between Spec versus Yuki's will be your next challenger. So some more big name racers there. So we'll see.
Pretty hard matchup. Both of them are pretty good. So
yep.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it's the tournament's stacking up now. It's all the big names, and honestly, the losers bracket has been just as stacked as the winners bracket. So it's just, oh wow, it's truly something, and what a phenomenal tournament this has been so far. And I hope you did enjoy yourself up to this point, and you enjoyed the tournament. Did you how did you feel about the tournament in general?
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it because, as I said, I started the Majora's Mask Randomizer in March, if I remember. So I'm pretty new and I really enjoy it. So hope I'm gonna be better for the season 5.
Well, you got a long time to practice, and we do. And once the tournament finishes, we are probably going to be kicking up our standard weeklies again. So at least you'll be able to do one race a week against loads of other people for a little bit of practice. I'll probably be joining in on those and doing absolutely terrible, but well, hopefully we do see you around in future tournaments and weeklies and stuff like that. And thank you both for the race today, because obviously without you guys there wouldn't have been a race. So do you have any last comments before we sign off?
Not really. Thank you for the restream.
Yeah, thanks for the restream.
You're very welcome. Well, that is it for us on ZSR Main today. It was the losers bracket round 3, which is Brotinderdose versus Aosuna, and Brot will be moving on to the next round, and unfortunately Aosuna will not be going further into this tournament. It's been a phenomenal race, and we've got a couple more races coming up this weekend. So on Saturday we've got Dodo versus Boo at 4 a.m. Eastern time. Lovely European race schedule there, I'm guessing. And we've got on Sunday we've got Vidya versus E. Cola at 2 p.m. Eastern, and the Dodo race is the winners bracket round 4. So we are getting ever closer to those grand finals, and then the other race will be the losers bracket round 3. So I hope to see you guys around for those races. And yeah, that's it from us. Anything from you, Captain, before we go?
No, thanks for having me here. Always a pleasure doing these MMR races. Love doing them, and we'll see you next time, folks.
Yep, so just a last little shout out to everyone who joined me in the commentary box today. We had Cemetery2121, who unfortunately did have to leave a little bit earlier. And we also had Captain as co-commentating, and I'm Shannon Bread. And our two lovely trackers, Shalonor Roosevelt and Axel Ryman. So that's for us. That's us for MMR. We will see you guys for more MMR on Saturday. And we've got a lot of Zelda 2 speedruns coming up, and we've got some more Wind Waker going on throughout the week, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled. But yeah, thank you everyone. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Yep.